Hello, I want to talk to you today about perfect rest. Perfect rest. All of us at some point lay down to go to sleep. For some, the sleep is fitful. The others, sleep is enjoyable, is delightful. I've always enjoyed going to sleep. And one of the things I've learned that during my rest, it seems like the Lord talks to me. But that's for another message. Today I want to talk about perfect rest. Listen to what Jesus says to the disciples. He says, come to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. This perfect rest, that's what I want you to think about for just a moment. And I want you to think about, how do I sleep? Do I sleep a sleep where I'm tormented by demons and dreams? Or do I sleep a sleep that has sugar plum fairies and lollipops all around? And I maintain that if you want a perfect rest, you need to do what Jesus says. And what does he say? He says, come to me. Now, come to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, come to me. The people who lived during the time of Jesus lived hard lives. That was an agrarian society. They were farmers. They were sheep herders. They were cow herders. And people around them were pig herders. The Jews didn't like pig, but they liked everything else. And they worked hard. One of the reasons why they had so many children was because the more children you had, the more workers who could work for you. And so Jesus flips that script when he says, come to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, come to me and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. What is Jesus talking about when he says, come to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden? Take my yoke upon you. What is the yoke of Jesus? The burden of Jesus. The burden of Jesus is faithfulness. The burden of Jesus is, as we say in the United Church of Christ every Sunday, courage in the struggle for justice and peace. I tell you, it takes a lot to stand up for justice. It takes a lot to advocate for somebody who's been wronged. It takes a lot to fight for the poor and to do what society does not want to do. But at the end of the day, when you have given your best, you, believe me, will rest. I talked with a young man this week who has become the caregiver for his mother. And I told him, I said, I want you to come to church Sunday, and I want you to talk about the benefit and the blessing of being a caregiver. And I said, do you understand what I'm talking about? He said, absolutely, absolutely. And I told him, I said, at the end of the day, your mother may die. She will die. We just don't know when. I said, but you know something? For what you have done, you're like the football player. You're leaving it all on the field. And when you've left it all on the field, when your mother dies, you will sleep well, because you have given it all. And so that's just a snippet of what I'm thinking about, but I just want to throw it out to you right now. If you have a fitful rest, if you don't, really enjoy your sleep at night, maybe you ought to begin to ask yourself about your daytime hours. How am I spending my days? And maybe if I spent my days in a little more fruitful way, maybe my nights might be a little sweeter. So that's the word I leave you with today. Come to me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I'm praying for you. God bless and God keep you.